and welcome again to Texas Local Live. I'm your host, Ben Martinek, and on this episode, we have Miss Jade Marie Patek. How are you?
Nailed it. I'm great. How are you?
You see what I did there? Oh, man, I was messing up last names. What's new every time? I got to stress about it.
That's a very common last name to mess up, so don't feel bad at all.
It's a good one. Is it Czech, or what is that?
Yeah, it's Czech for Friday.
I'm Martinek, so that's Czech. I think it was a K at one point. But
we might be related somewhere down the line.
Maybe somewhere. Back in the old country, maybe. Yeah, Who knows? Well, Jade, appreciate you coming out here today.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's going to be a good time. We're looking forward to hearing some songs from you. And
oh, yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, it's going to be a good thing. So I got to start off every episode here on Texas Local Live. Why music? What got you into this game?
What got me into the game? It was a family affair.
Oh, yes.
It started way back in the probably the 20s, I think. My great-great-grandpa, when they came over to America, they had their own polka band.
Yes.
So, and Joe Patek Orchestra, in case you're polka fans out there.
Very cool.
They were playing probably until about the late 80s. And so I've been raised on that, especially where we grew up in Shiner area. They still have a polka hour, so they'll play music, and it's cool. I'll get to go to different like German festivals, and they're still playing the music. So I mean, like I said, it instilled in my blood. My grandpa played it. He would sing to us all the time. That kind of gave me the inspiration to want to do it. Like my dad can sing, my older sister can sing, but I was the one that like wanted to. I was the most passionate about it. So I guess that's kind of what I took it and run.
Yeah.
So I went more along doing what my grandpa did. So.
Very cool. So anyone in the immediate family doesn't do it professionally then? They just...
Not an immediate, no.
Okay.
But I'll get my sister and my dad to sing with me.
Okay, cool.
But as far as like truly pursuing it, that's me.
Very cool. That's awesome.
Thank you.
So can you play accordion, and can you get on that? Or
I can fake play one. No way. No, actually my grandpa's band, they were all like brass instruments.
Oh, okay.
So there wasn't even an accordion in it, which is kind of cool.
I'm thinking
so,
that is
fun
very
fact.
cool. That's fun. That is a fun fact. Yeah. I guess the orchestra part of that title gives it away there. Very cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. So you had the family bringing it up. How long have you been pursuing this on your own then? When did you decide to take that on?
So as far as taking this to like playing gigs and wanting to actually pursue this, I mean, I always wanted to since I was a little girl. That was the dream.
Yeah.
But in high school, honestly, I see Taylor Swift because we're the same age, like out there doing it, and I'm like, oh, I can do that.
Yeah.
So that's really where I was just like, oh, I'm going to start playing gigs. So I got out of high school, got this waitressing job in Rockport, Texas. And they were playing live music, and I was like, I really just want to try out. I got like my little cheap guitar and played for them, and then they started letting me play gigs, and then it was, the rest is history.
Very cool. Did you write songs before that first gig, or when did you get to that part?
I did. I wrote songs. I just wasn't really comfortable sharing them with people.
Okay.
But the more that I played live in general, meeting people, writing with them, and kind of getting pointers as time went on, I got more comfortable playing my own stuff. It's actually playing my own stuff is still fairly new. So
really?
Yeah.
Okay, very cool. So that's good. That's good to hear. I'm glad we're here at this point in your career then. That's good.
Now I'm just like, I just wrote this. Listen.
Yeah, that's great. And you got to practice. You got to have somewhere to do it, right?
Exactly.
Open mics definitely coming in handy for that too. That's awesome.
Exactly, yes.
Very cool. So you've been doing solo for this time, or you have some other players with you?
I started solo, and then I did a duo project for a little while with a friend of mine, and now I'm back to doing the solo stuff again.
Cool.
I just felt like I really started finding my sound in the duo project, which is great. So, I mean, I wouldn't trade that for anything. So each thing I go through is definitely a stepping stone, and it's gotten me to where I am, and a lot more confident than I used to be, and getting out there playing songs on radio and all that fun stuff. So definitely want to keep the solo thing going.
For sure, yeah. Last year was a good year for you, yeah? Number 28 it was, or did it go higher? I can't remember. But
it was at 28.
It was good,
yeah. That was
really
awesome. I didn't expect that at all.
That's amazing. Yeah, that's very cool. Cheers for that, actually. Let's do one of them.
Hey, prost.
Yes. Yeah, prost. I like it. All right.
Yeah.
This is going to be a fun evening, I think.
Oh, it will be.
So you're kicking off, you're getting stuff done, you're on the radio doing that kind of thing. You have new stuff coming out this year?
Yes. Fingers crossed for midsummer. I'm trying to make it all work out to be done midsummer. I have my second single out to radio right now called Dead Flowers. It was actually one I did in my duo project.
Okay.
But I wanted to re-release it as solo. Working on that and then finishing up my EP. And like I said, midsummer, fingers crossed. I'm about halfway done. just need to make the time to grind
finish
it out.
I gotcha. Yeah. So when you're writing stuff, are you doing all the writing and composition stuff on your own, or are you doing songwriter swaps, or I guess circles or anything like that, or how's that?
A little bit of both. The first couple of songs that I finished were co-writes.
Okay.
And then, honestly, the rest of them have been nothing but me, and I've kind of grown to like that more.
Yeah.
I'm not opposed to ever co-writing.
Sure.
I love it because it helps me, for the solo writes as well. It's all just a learning process.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I don't. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
so I'm super proud of like that, getting to write on my own, because I was always just like loving the co-writes. But
yeah, no, that's what. I guess every time that's said, it seems a negative connotation.
No,
We're talking
not at
about,
all.
Oh, you co-write, or do you not co-write? Why don't you co-write with anyone? It's like, because I don't want to do that. I like doing it.
I love it, but it feels good to write something 100% on your own.
Oh yeah, some accomplishment of that. Yeah, especially when you get the radio gig stuff. That's really interesting. If you can take something like that and then be like, hey, this one got to number 5, looky here, or whatever.
Yes, getting the feedback from even radio to you guys, just getting that feedback that you're liking what we're doing. That's
sure
makes all the difference.
We just want you to get heard and get
we
get
appreciate
new fans.
that.
Actually, we want other people to hear you too. That's the whole point. New people, someone that didn't know you before.
Yeah,
and that's why we exist.
That's why that's why this is here, and we appreciate it
so much. That is why we're here. Yes, awesome. So let's see. You've got some crazy stuff coming this year. Anything else in terms of shows or anything interesting coming up this year other than the EP in Midsummer?
Yeah. So actually, in a few weeks, Father's Day weekend, I'll be in Rockport, Fulton area playing their Game Warden fishing tournament.
Nice.
And I'll be opening for Bree Bagwell, so I'm really excited about that, because that's kind of my hometown. I was raised in Shiner, but half the time I was on the coast in Rockport as well. So getting to do that and getting to open for her, it's super cool. So I'm really excited about that. And then, of course, the next night they're going to have Fowler, Jared Birmingham, and I think Jake Worthington. And so that'll be a really good time. Looking forward to that. Really busy month of June. I do know that, but I don't plan as far ahead as most people do.
No, that's
but
cool. Yeah,
so like June, July, there's a lot of really fun things. I'll be playing back in Shiner again. So yeah, I take what comes my way. I'm excited.
Exactly. I just like to get a little insight to the audience when they want to hear what's going on.
A couple secret ones though coming up that I'm not allowed to announce yet. So
I like that. That's also fun. Let us know.
I will. As soon as I'm able to, I'll let you know.
I'm going to jump all over that and help you out with that one. That'd be fun.
Thank you.
So in terms of where you've gotten to play and other places you've gotten to see, because you obviously have had some success on radio, which is another point I'd like to get to with you in terms of new artists that are getting out there, some advice. But where have you gotten to play, and what have you seen, I guess, out in the scene in Texas or wherever else you've been, really?
I've seen more of Texas than I've ever seen before getting into radio. So playing at places in Lubbock, I never thought in a million years I'd play in Lubbock, or out at Lindale, just different.
Yeah.
I played at Love and War. While on radio tour, they had a songwriting contest that night, and so I jumped in on it. I was like, this is great. So getting to play in those different venues across the state has been pretty cool. And of course, doing Music Fest at Steamboat and stuff, that's always a lot of fun too.
That's
and Rebecca Creek, they're awesome. They've helped out with that for the past couple years, getting us up there. So for those that really want to try to get into it, I can't thank them enough. That's been awesome.
I would like to get, I want to get over there. I want to try to get us up there next year.
You need to go.
Oh man!
If you haven't been yet, it'll change your life.
I gotta get up there. Gotta bring the crew up there. We're gonna go do some stuff for sure.
Y'all should.
Saying, right?
Yeah.
Tell them about us.
Yeah, I will.
We'll get up there.
Don't worry.
We're gonna get up there. So for the, I don't want to call it youngsters, but the newbies into the scene, the ones that have been learning and trying to get out on that limb and maybe done some open mics, or maybe they've done this and that, put a song out. What kind of advice would you give them on maybe your success and maybe just not just radio, but just in terms of putting something out there that's all you, that's something, I guess pouring it out there? What kind of advice would you
actual
give them?
distribution, putting something of theirs out there,
maybe
or
a little
playing?
of that, but maybe more just playing. What is it, I guess, what have you learned that it takes to kind of get yourself out there? Because, getting up on the charts like that is no small feat at all. And anything that they can come away with hearing about that is always interesting, I guess.
Absolutely. I would say, it takes a lot of work. You have to always be somewhere. If you're not playing, play as many shows as you possibly can, but when you're not playing, go to other shows as much as you can.
Yes.
To me, I found that helps the most. Networking, getting to know people, write with people, Just support others, show up at their shows. Heck, maybe they'll get you up, and then next time they'll come to your shows, and vice versa. So I feel like that's helped a lot. And then when you feel you're ready to release a single to radio, make sure you do your homework. Find a really good promoter that's definitely going to be on your side that the DJs like to talk to, or the music directors, promoters will want to talk to. Get into that. Make sure you go meet everyone you possibly can in that station when you're doing radio tours. Like, get out there and meet people. It's a hard grind. And you're going to have no life other than that. But if this is what you really want to do, that's what you need to do to make it happen.
Always be somewhere is the greatest thing I've heard thus far on this show. That's
and
awesome.
That is the truth. If
that
you're not playing your own show, go out to someone else's show and support them.
We always talk about grinding and all that, but being somewhere, that's amazing. ABS.
You know what? Jamie Lynn Wilson told me that. So
really?
I will always carry that with me.
That's good. Always be somewhere. I don't like that.
Yeah.
That is definitely needs to be on a bumper sticker.
Yeah,
That's good stuff. That's really good stuff.
Agree.
So tell us where we can find your stuff. Get some plugs here for the audience there.
Yeah, so my website, you can find bio, tour dates, where you can stream or buy music, everything on the website, and that's jademarimusic.com. You can also purchase music on iTunes, Google. I don't really know all of them, but I know that Google's one of them.
Google does
streaming,
a good job,
like Spotify, Pandora, and all that stuff. So
okay, cool.
yeah, anywhere you can stream or buy music, it's there. It's all out.
And let me ask you this then. So since we're on that little marketing segment here now, I guess, how do
Yes.
you do you handle all that on your own, or do you?
I do.
You do that on your own?
I have a degree in public relations, and I actually
Nice.
have a marketing job.
Ah, very good.
So being in that's helped me out a lot. And I have my best friend is like a genius. She worked for Apple for forever, so she builds websites. She built my website.
Perfect.
And so she helps me out with a lot of that too. So we're definitely a duo, and we go at it together.
That is awesome. That's really good stuff.
Yeah.
That's another kicker with youngsters. I don't mean to keep harping the newbies on this, but when we get artists like yourself and a lot of the people that we've had here even tonight that are going to come play, it's just very, very cool to pick your brain a little bit and get some insight into
Absolutely.
this.
Absolutely. I hope somebody got something out of it.
Oh, yeah, I think they definitely did. I did. So, I mean, that's
awesome.
all that matters,
Well, good.
right?
I'm glad.
Well, Jade, we're looking forward to hearing some music from you here. And
Looking
if
forward
you're
to playing.
If you're not down here yet, get out to the ranch in Las Colinas. If you are here, have another drink with us. We got some music kicking off here shortly right now. Jade, appreciate you talking with us.
Thank you so much for having me.
This one's called Calling My Name. It's calling my name like I never heard before. About to walk through the boarded up door. I feel my heart flying as I let myself fall. Through it all, I've been through it all. 'Cause your touch burns hot like a flame. I'm a winner in a loser's game. This world's full of leaving, but you're the one who stay. Baby, let's love calling my name. I'm gonna answer the call in spite of my past. A place where nothing knew how to last. But that place is behind me, and I don't give a damn. 'Cause my new favorite place is with you, holding my hand. 'Cause your touch burns hot like a flame. I'm a winner in a loser's game. This world's full of leaving, but you're the one who stay. Baby, let's love calling my name. in the